Hi again, it's Sharon from eatsleepmovelove.com. I thought today that I would run through the tapping points and explain exactly where they are and where it is that you're meant to be tapping on your body when we do a tapping session. So there's 8 points that I use, 7 or 8 points that I use, and we always start with the karate chop point, right on the fleshy part of the hand between the end of the middle finger and the wrist. And this is always the startup. You always say your startup statements here, and there's usually 3 of them, and they will always start with even though and you fill it in, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So once you've finished with your startup statements, you'll then run through the points. The first one here is called the eyebrow point, and it's right on the corner of your eyebrow, right on the bone, not up on the temple, but right on the bone there of the eye bone in the middle there. Tapping either side, both sides, just depending on which feels comfortable for you. Number 2 is the side of the eye, and that's once again right on the eye. You shouldn't feel your eyelashes, but it's not out here. Just tapping again, 1 or 2 fingers, once again either side or both sides, tapping through. The next one along is under the eye, and that's once again right on the eye. You shouldn't feel pressure in the eyeball or anything like that. It's right on that bone there. Now we move down to the nose point, and that's under the nose, just right on that fleshy part there. The next one is the chin point, and that's right in the crease of the chin, underneath the lip. We move down to the collarbone point now. Now if you find that your collarbones right there, and then you move down and out a little bit, and you'll find the fleshy part, and you'll feel it. It's like the perfect spot. I use these 2 fingers, and we're just tapping through there, but you can use all fingers. You can use 2 hands, and it's getting in there. Then we go under the arm, and this one is pretty much on the bra line for ladies, about 10 centimeters or so from the armpit, and you're just tapping there. I use all fingers. And then sometimes I'll add in the top of the head as well. I don't do that for every round, but sometimes I will, and that's just right on the crown, tapping through. So I have recorded a few videos for you going over some topics that I find come up quite a lot with clients that I work with. And I had someone tell me that they were just tapping along and just listening to what I say, and they were surprised at how well it worked for them and the shifts that they did receive. And I was like, wow, you should be saying it out loud. So imagine what would happen if you actually said it out loud. So the idea is, if you're in the position to be talking out loud and saying the statements out loud while I am or following along, then please do. You'll get benefits out of that. But of course, if you're somewhere and you just want to sneak off to the toilets, and you're feeling overwhelmed at a conference or something, or you're about to give a speech and you're feeling like really nervous and you want to duck off to the toilets and you don't want anyone to hear you, feel free. Don't say it out loud, just say it in your mind and run through those points. I do it in bed sometimes when I can't sleep. So I've got my husband beside me, and I'll be like, even though I can't sleep, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, in my mind. And so then I'll just run through the points. So you can say it out loud, you can say it in within as well, but I recommend, if you can possibly, just speak it out loud. So that's the tapping points for you. I will see you again in another video. Bye.